Hika na halaka, kali kali ku, ila hakilata, levelika lo. I've been working on my Australian. I'm pretty good at it. Up, boy. Up you up every day, okay? Every day? All right, buddy. I'm proud of him. I'm so proud of him.
There's a popular streamer online called Neon, and he said he was banned from the arena tonight, specifically by...
He said he was banned from the arena? No, what happened is he said some stupid shit on Instagram, and, you know, he bought tickets so he wasn't anywhere close. When you start saying stupid shit like that, yeah, you're probably going to get busted up and thrown out of here, you know, making threats and talking dumb shit, looking for clout.
I believe he said he was going to...
I don't care what he said.
I think he said he was going to confront Donald Trump.
I don't care what he said. Did he?
Well, he wasn't able to.
He's this tall, too. You know that? Punk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Neon is funny. But there are borders you do not cross. There are lines you don't cross, and Neon keeps crossing them. I guess this time, you know, they put a stop to that. Because here's what Neon said, by the way.
I'll walk up, you know, I'm going to talk my shit to Trump, and then it's going to be a very good experience. And I'm going to talk my shit. I don't care if the Secret Service is there. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to talk shit, so it's all good. It's going to be a very good time. It's going to be very interesting. And yeah, don't say anything. I don't think the Secret Service is about shit, so we should be fine. We should be good.
Apparently, Neon's not allowed in.
What?
They dropped your name specifically.
Huh?
They just dropped your name specifically, bro. They said Neon is not allowed in.
In the stadium?
Yes.
What?
Perfect. Thank you.
What the hell?
I'm not allowed in the stadium.
You specifically, so now I need to talk to them about refunding the damn money.
Hold on, no. There's no fucking way.
No, you stay your ass in the car.
They get a big hat. This guy looks like a yarmulke. So Neon is a very funny kid. And he's a live streamer. That's what he does. He's a streamer. He streams for hours. Like Fusi, he has to continue creating content for long periods of time. And the way the Neon does it, and like similar to Fusi, is talk crazy shit. Outrageous, crazy, unexpected things. That's what he does. And to say something like, oh, I'm going to talk my shit to the former president of the United States and not give a damn about his security, the Secret Service, you know, it's crazy. It's interesting. It's like, is it really going to happen? Is it really going to do it? It's captivating. That's the point. But there are lines you should not cross, and that is one of them. And he learned it the hard way. Like, he was refused entry to the UFC. You know, his whole day, his whole plan ruined. He could have went into the UFC, enjoyed the day, has some different type of content, just reacting to the fight. But he ruined it for himself. And I feel like, and you can see it in his face, like he's been reflecting a lot about his choices, about the things that he says. Even though, like, there was a recent collab that he had with Fresh and Fit. He was just on Fresh and Fit, him and Sneeko, and he was talking so much shit to these bitches. But these bitches, these Slaughterkins, some of them at least, definitely deserved the way they were spoken to. I mean, especially some white, this girl with the white shirt was like talking her shit. But it's crazy how they did my boy Neon. They almost unanimously all rated him like 0. Shit was freaking hilarious. But my boy Neon is obviously above them. He's obviously worth more than them. He don't do OnlyFans. He don't expose himself for people, for freaking young and old people to jerk off on them. Like, it's not, you know, it's just not equivalent. Like, bitch, you think you're what? If he's a 0, what the fuck are you? Like, come on, be serious. You know, it's just whatever. But Neon, he's been smacked with reality. He's reflecting, I feel like, about his life and his choices and everything. But he's like, this is his job. He's an entertainer. That's what he does. He has to create content to keep people, you know, on his stream, to keep people in tune to his stream. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. People take him seriously when he does like that. But I get, you know, like I said, like, there are lines you don't cross, and that is, I agree 100%. That is a line you don't cross. You know, talking shit about the president of the United States and his security, who happens to be, like, you know, the federal government. Like, I mean, it just doesn't make sense at all.
Very, very clear that Logan Paul is absolutely and utterly a tool of the Matrix. He's a bought and sold individual with no soul. He doesn't stand up for anything, and he doesn't mean anything he says. Any issue, he can be bought and sold. The dude's a bitch. Logan Paul is a bitch, and I will say that here publicly. If anyone wants, I'll fight him for free.
Two brothers, one cage. Jake Logan, you Tristan. Who comes out alive?
You know what? I'm trying so hard to not start internet beefs. I'm really trying not to.
You could say Jake and Logan, man.
Bro,
don't worry about it.
No, I can't lie. Bro, I'm just trying to live peaceful. But of course, I have absolute faith in myself and my brother, and I know what we've been through, and I know the kind of men we are.
Yeah, there's one thing to do. You can 10 mil for Andrew, 10 mil for Tristan, 10 mil for you, 10 mil for me, but here's what they'll say: I don't need this for the money. You're gonna have to slap $50 million for me even to get out of bed. But
yeah,
but if you have money, then why is it about the money?
What if there was a what?
I'll fight him for free.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine the clash of titans as Logan Paul and Andrew Tate step into the professional MMA arena. Two worlds colliding. One a YouTube sensation known for his unorthodox journey into boxing, the other a former kickboxer, world champion with no-nonsense approach to combat sports. Logan Paul, with his unyielding determination, brings a unique blend of athleticism and showmanship to the cage. His journey from the digital realm to the physical demands of professional boxing has captured the eyes and attention of millions. However, stepping into the realm of MMA against someone like Andrew Tate is an entirely different challenge. Andrew Tate is a seasoned combat sports veteran, brings a wealth of experience to the octagon. His kickboxing background has instilled in him a striking prowess that's honed through years of elite competition. The question arises, can Logan Paul's adaptability and raw athleticism overcome the precision and calculated aggression that Tate brings to the table? In this clash of styles, fans can anticipate an intriguing matchup, no doubt. Will Logan Paul's unorthodox approach catch Tate off guard, or will Tate's seasoned skills prove too much for the YouTube star to handle? It's a battle that transcends the realm of social media. It enters the unforgiving territory of professional mixed martial arts. And we understand how brutal that sport actually is. As the bell rings, the world will witness a spectacle where fame meets experience, and the outcome remains uncertain until the final second. Logan Paul versus Andrew Tate, a showdown that blurs the lines between entertainment and true combat sport, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the verdict in this unexpected clash of worlds. Now, I was just reading off a teleprompter. I think that's how you pronounce it. Teleprompter? Yeah, that's not me talking, guys. That is ChatGPT. That shit was hard. But here's my real opinion on the whole situation. I think Logan Paul is going to get his ass kicked. So here's my genuine take on the Pauls versus Tate brothers. But before I get into that, Tristan Tate is a beast. And the reason I mention that is because Logan Paul specifically, he's been talking shit about Tristan Tate. He's the easier fight. You know, he's the easier component. He's shaped like a gingerbread man. Really? You're shaped like that dude from Powder, man. You look like every Twilight character. You know? You look like your hair been cut by Mr. Bean. Shut the hell up. You compare to Tristan Tate as a man, as a human being, you're right here, buddy. Tristan is right there. All right? You're right here. All right? All right. Just making that point clear. This guy is a freaking cuck. He's talking shit about Tristan. Come on. You're ridiculous, bro. But Tristan Tate, not only talking about his physique and size is obviously impressive. We're talking about this man is training with a cup of freaking liquor, hard liquor, and a freaking cigar in his hand.
Tristan, you just finished the hardest exercise in the world.
Just starts training, yeah.
Yeah, no, but then you immediately start yelling at people to get you booze and smokes. That's not a thing.
All right, who's telling Blue? Who hasn't even worked out today? Or me. My boots fitness program.
All right, it's you. It's you.
And it's impressive the fact that he's not developing cotton mouth while he trains. It's crazy. That alone is impressive. Anyway, Pauls versus the Tates. Here's the thing. Obviously, Andrew Tate has some experience. So does Tristan. A lot of experience. Not some experience. The man is a 4-time champion in kickboxing. And Tristan has fought several times. And granted, he lost a couple of times. But he has skills. And I believe Tristan had trained for MMA. So he might have some experience when it comes to the ground game. Like, you know, BJJ or even wrestling. Not sure. And possibly even Andrew. Now, Andrew, there's some doubts considering that he did say something about BJJ, saying that it's a useless art, at least when it comes to street fighting. So, you know, not to take him out of the equation entirely. Maybe he did have some training. By the way, I totally disagree with Andrew Tate when it comes to BJJ. I think it's a great skill to have when it comes to street fights, considering a lot of times you almost always end up on the ground with the person you're fighting on the street. That being said, here's what we do know. Tristan and Andrew have kickboxing experience. Andrew being a 4-time champion of kickboxing. Tristan has MMA experience. He may have trained grappling and takedowns. Who knows? So that's what we do know. And they have been consistently training, you know, sparring and etc. Jake and Logan Paul also have boxing experience. They have experience in fighting. You know, Jake, obviously the superior fighter. You know, both of them have wrestling backgrounds. They wrestled in high school. I think Logan Paul was at once upon a time a champion. He's still wrestling today in the WWE. But when it comes to the cage fight and the MMA fight, it also depends who's fighting who. If we say, let's just say, Tristan is fighting Logan, because that makes more sense. Tristan is fighting Logan. Tristan has kickboxing experience, some MMA experience. Maybe, again, we assume that he may have some defensive skills against takedowns. Or, again, they have 6 months to train until they fight each other, giving them a lot of time to be able to train defense against takedowns, possibly keeping Logan in a distance and controlling the fight. And, again, goes for Logan to Tristan, that he may be able to train enough to defend kicks and other things that Tristan is skilled at and more experienced at. It's very complex, and I'm trying to be unbiased, really, but it's very complex. A similar thing you can apply to to Jake versus Andrew. They both have 6 months to train. They both can, you know, again, Andrew can train to defend takedowns and etc. Jake can train to you know, to avoid kicks and counter kicks and etc. So it's a really, really complex. I would love to see that fight. Leave a comment down below. Who do you think would win that fight? I can't tell, but here's what I hope would happen. I want the Tate brothers to win that fight. I'm a fan of Jake Paul, not a fan of this cuck Logan Paul. Not a fan of him at all. I am a fan of Jake Paul. But that being said, not as much am I a fan of the Tate brothers. So I do hope they win that fight. And that's what I have to say about that. Leave a comment down below. So I bought some steroids off the dark web. This shit's not really working for me. It's working for you? No?